Morning everybody. So today what you will need to do is finish working on your deconstructed compositions. So what you need to do is in Google Classroom there should be a template attached to the post. You're going to click on the template to view it this size and then right click and save image as. So mine is already named template and I saved it to a deconstruction folder in my home drive. You should do the same. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that because I don't need it. Then we need to open up Photoshop. If you don't remember how to do that, click on your Start button and find Adobe Photoshop CS5 64-bit. Mine's already here because I use it a lot, but yours is probably in all programs, Adobe Design Premium CS5, and then Adobe Photoshop CS5 64-bit. When you open up the program, go ahead and go up to File, Open, and then you need to find wherever you saved your template. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and then you should have this. So what I've made for you is just a grid of all the areas where your pictures are going to go. Now depending on which way you want to have your picture displayed, if it's portrait mode where it is higher than it is longer, it will look like this. If you'd like to change it and rotate it, then you need to go to Image, Image Rotation, and then 90 degrees clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't matter. So if you'd rather have it in landscape mode where it looks like this, you can rotate it that way. So from here on out, it's pretty simple. You should have your 20 pictures of whatever subject you've taken. So what you're going to do is go to File, Place, and I have all my pictures of Spider-Man here, so I'm just going to start with the top one. Now when I place it in here, I can move it around, and I'm going to drag it up to the top corner, and I'm going to resize it so it fits right inside that grid that I made. So once I have it in there, I can let it go, and then I just hit the check mark or press enter. Now if it looks like I left that little space there, if you want to zoom in, I can do Control plus on my keyboard or zoom in a little bit, and then I can see that I left a little space there. So if I want to adjust that, hit Control T on your keyboard, or you go to Edit, Transform, and then I can actually adjust that. So I can get that, and then again either hit enter on your keyboard or the check mark up in the top part of the screen. So now I have the first layer of what I added in. So I need to go to File, Place again, and then put in my next picture, and every time I do this it's going to give me another layer in Photoshop. So if I place this picture here, then I can line it up right next to the other picture, and then again resize it so it fits right inside that part of the grid there. Hit the check mark, that one looks okay, and then you can see it put in another layer here. So if I go to File, Place again, I can find my third picture, Spider-Man, and then I would have to move around and readjust this one. Resize this. Once you get all 20 pictures in here, I'm not going to do all 20 just so you don't have to sit here and watch me do them all. Once you get all 20 pictures in here though, you need to save it. So I'm going to go to File, Save As, and you need to change your format from a Photoshop file to a JPEG, and then you can name this Deconstruction 1 or 2 or whatever you want to call it, so you can submit it to Google Classroom. So make sure you save it to a destination in your home drive, and then I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. This will bring this up. If you want to drag it to the maximum so your file size is as big as possible, then hit OK, and then there you go.